Hi guys, it's Monday 29th of October 2007, 8 p.m. London time right now. I'm recording this video rather late because I've been waiting all day long for one particular setup to trigger, and still, as of right now, still hasn't triggered. So I thought perhaps to just record the video and get it over with, so you guys can see the setups that I've been following for today. First of all, I'm going to show you the euro against the Australian dollar, a setup that I've been following off the hourly time frame. I was basically following the a key level, the 156.50, for a possible bounce to the downside in the direction of the main trend of the previous double bottom that we had seen a couple of weeks ago. This is the double bottom I'm talking about. I was basically waiting for a breakout, which happened last night throughout the Tokyo session, and then a pullback, which is what's been going on today during the first half of the London session. I was basically waiting for this level, like I said, the 156.50, to hold the bounce, get a reversal formation at that level, and then search for a possible short opportunity, obviously to the downside, but unfortunately, as we can see in the hourly time frame, basically price retraced back up. We found a little bit, if we zoom a little bit farther into the shorter time frames, in this case a 30-minute chart, we saw a little bit of meandering sideways, a little bit of consolidation at the end of the day. This is a decision taking area. I was basically waiting for a breakout of this consolidation channel. Actually, it's a triangle, a breakout to the downside, but it didn't happen. Okay, we broke to the upside, and therefore I had to cancel the whole thing, since my trade plan was basically wait for or get a reversal formation at this level. All right, that didn't happen. Like I say, we did get the breakout, but in the other direction, and I had to the whole setup was void. The setup that I was following today, that I told the guys in my mailing list this morning, was a possible London open breakout on the GBP against Australian dollar. Basically, what we've seen is a number of consecutive days making lower highs and lower lows throughout the last few days, and a tight sideways overnight range throughout the Tokyo session. Sorry, I was basically waiting London market open around there. I was basically waiting for a breakout to the downside. Unfortunately, we did get a breakout in the other direction, and from there we saw 120 pip drop to the downside within 1 hour. All these long red bar that I'm showing right now, I'm marking right now on my screen, happened within the hour, and it's 125 pip actually drop. Unfortunately, I had to stop looking at this setup once we got the breakout to the upside. I said, all right, Hector, this thing is breaking to the wrong side of the market, so I stopped looking at this chart since I was looking for a breakout to the downside. However, have a look at what a nice bounce. I couldn't profit from this huge spike to the downside, but anyway, that was not my trade plan, and when price doesn't follow my trade plan, I usually I don't hesitate to click on this red X bar, that cross up there, and look for opportunities somewhere else. Another interesting setup was the USD against the Canadian dollar. I was telling the guys in my mailing list I was looking for a short opportunity. However, this was a very important level to keep an eye on. Okay, the 0.9640, 0.9630 actually. It had been working as a support 3 times throughout the last week. Eventually we got the breakout, we got the pullback, and then we've had the continuation, but what I was looking was a little bit of a further retrace up to the dynamic area of resistance, because if I shorted here, it would have been way too far away from the level I usually like to base my entries from. You know, the area between the 30 and the simple moving average. Unfortunately, like I say, by the time we got the entry right there, you know, with it was actually right there. It was just way too far from the like I said, from the dynamic area of resistance, the area I like to base my entries off. And well, I couldn't find a reasonable entry. Right, I couldn't find an entry with that didn't involve quite a large risk. Another setup that basically ran away without me was the euro against the Japanese yen. I told the guys in my mailing list that I was waiting. I was looking for a London, for a long opportunity. I had my sound alarm right there. What I wanted to see is as London market open right there, I wanted to see a breakout and then a pullback back to retest the Friday's high. Okay, this double top up there. However, well, price did get the it did get the breakout to the upside. We did get the retracement, but it didn't trigger my sound alarms. My sound alarms were placed up there, and well, they just didn't trigger. We didn't get the retracement enough. It seems like the euro is just keep making new highs and every consecutive day, and well, the retracement didn't quite get to the optimum area, which was the 164.50, and well, without triggering my sound alarms, it just took off for another 80 pips, and well, the move was basically gone. What can I say? I mean, the opportunity did happen. I just couldn't profit from it. I was waiting for a little bit of a deeper retracement down here, and from there search for a reversal formation to get a long entry in the direction of those moving averages, in the direction of the main trend. But like I say, I could get my entry at this level, which is the level I wanted to enter long from. And well, I basically had to stare at my charts and see the train chugging along without me. Another setup that it's actually looking fairly good. That's why I've taken so long to record this video, because I've been waiting ages for this setup to actually take place. Is the New Zealand dollar against the Japanese yen. Basically another nice uptrend, okay, with a clear let me draw that properly, with a clear uptrend line. All right there. Oh man, 1 second, guys. All right there, with a clear uptrend. In fact, it's a clear channel. Also, we have a level of support. At that level, we have the round number, the 8800 round number. You have the dynamic area of support, the moving averages catching up with price there. We have a previous double top. Few pips below, about 20 pips below that, we have the 30 and Fibonacci retracement, etc. Basically, what I'm waiting is for this retracement trend line to give way, okay, with a typical breakout pullback continuation. Okay, you know, we get the breakout thrust and a pullback to retest the breakout levels, and from there continuing to the upside. I'm still waiting for that at this time. Nonetheless, it's looking good, but it's just taking so long to trigger this trade. If by the time if it triggers within the next few hours, I'm gonna keep on following it. I've been following this thing for the whole day, so I'm not gonna give up on it now. But if it triggers before going to bed, well, I'll take it. If not, well, I'll have to let it go. But that's basically the setups that I've been following today. Two nice trades that unfortunately I couldn't find a reasonable entry to, despite the fact that I was, for example, in this case on the USD against the Canadian dollar, I was searching for a sure opportunity. I just couldn't find a good entry, okay, a reasonable entry with a reasonable risk-reward ratio. And anyway, the drop happened so fast that it was just impossible to jump on boards on time. And then the second one was the euro against the Japanese yen. One of my students actually sent me an email. he basically traded the this breakout of this overnight channel, okay, the overnight session, the Tokyo session. As it broke up, he triggered his long entry and he rode it for a profit, but I personally didn't. Alright guys, that's all for today. I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Bye bye.